She is remembered as one of the most remarkable monarchs in history. A queen who reigned for nearly half a century, Elizabeth I turned England from a troubled kingdom into a rising global power. She faced treason, war, and scandal, yet she endured and inspired a cultural flourishing still celebrated today. This is the story of Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen. Elizabeth was born on September 7, 1533, at Greenwich Palace. Her father, King Henry VIII, had broken with the Catholic Church to marry Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth's mother. But the marriage soon ended in tragedy. When Elizabeth was just 2 years old, Anne was executed on charges of treason and adultery. Overnight, Elizabeth went from heir to the throne to a declared illegitimate child. Despite her uncertain position, Elizabeth grew up highly educated. She studied languages, history, philosophy, and theology. By her teenage years, she could speak Latin, Greek, French, and Italian. Her sharp mind and quick wit impressed foreign ambassadors, who noted her intelligence and political awareness. These skills would later prove vital for survival. Elizabeth's half-brother Edward VI ruled first, but he died young. Then her half-sister Mary I took the crown. Mary, a devout Catholic, distrusted her Protestant half-sister. Elizabeth was suspected of supporting Protestant rebellions and was imprisoned in the Tower of London in 1554. She later recalled looking at the scratched walls of her cell, wondering if she would ever leave alive. But fate was on her side. When Mary died childless in 1558, Elizabeth, at the age of 25, became queen. Crowds cheered her coronation, hoping this new monarch would bring stability to a divided kingdom. Elizabeth's reign ushered in what historians call the Elizabethan Golden Age. This was a time of extraordinary cultural, scientific, and economic growth. In the arts, playwrights such as William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe transformed English literature, filling theatres like the Globe with dramas that are still performed today. Meanwhile, explorers like Sir Francis Drake and Sir Walter Raleigh expanded England's influence overseas, mapping new lands and challenging Spain's dominance at sea. Trade grew rapidly, bringing in spices, silks, and silver. For many in England, the Elizabethan era became a symbol of national pride and ambition. In 1588, Elizabeth faced her greatest test. King Philip II of Spain sent an enormous fleet, the Spanish Armada, to conquer England. The invasion seemed unstoppable. But Elizabeth inspired her troops with a famous speech at Tilbury, declaring, "I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king." Her words electrified the soldiers. England's navy, aided by stormy weather, defeated the Armada. The victory was celebrated as a triumph of English courage over a mighty empire, and Elizabeth's reputation as a strong, almost legendary leader was cemented. Elizabeth was courted by princes and kings from across Europe, yet she never married. Historians debate why. Was it a personal choice, political strategy, or the result of her mother's fate? Whatever the reason, she cleverly used her single status to strengthen England's diplomacy. Suitors were strung along, alliances negotiated, but no marriage ever occurred. Elizabeth declared she was wedded to her country, earning the enduring title, the Virgin Queen. Elizabeth mastered the art of image making. Official portraits showed her ageless, surrounded by symbols of strength, wisdom, and power. She encouraged pageantry and cultivated a larger-than-life figure. By the end of her reign in 1603, Elizabeth had stabilized England after years of turmoil. She left behind a kingdom more powerful, more confident, and more united than when she inherited it. The Elizabethan age remains one of the most celebrated periods in English history, a time when a queen's determination changed the course of a nation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed discovering the story of Queen Elizabeth I, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more incredible journeys through history. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow history lovers, and we'll see you in the next adventure.